This video explains how to create active sync policies through HostingController. Exchange Active Sync is a synchronization protocol that allows mobile and handheld devices to synchronize mailboxes, calendars, contacts, and tasks with Exchange. Users of mobile devices can access their email wherever they are and can connect to Exchange over the air. HostingController provides an interface to create active sync policies and set various policy settings. These policies can then be assigned to individual mailboxes. Active sync policies can only be created by the topmost admin, also known as the global admin. As the global admin is the one performing all control operations and cluster configurations, it is also the admin responsible for creating active sync policies. Lower-level admins cannot create active sync policies. However, once a policy has been created, it can be assigned to an individual mailbox through the mailbox's dashboard. To create an active sync policy, log into the control panel as the global admin. You will land on the dashboard. Navigate to the top right corner and click the Configurations cog. Go to the Exchange Module Configurations section and click Active Sync Policies. You will land on the Active Sync Policies page. Click the Create Active Sync Policy button. Specify the policy name. To allow non-provisionable devices, check the Allow checkbox. These devices are older phones that do not support the application of all policy settings. Enabling the Allow checkbox means that these older devices are allowed to connect to Exchange via Active Sync. This option may have security implications. To enable attachments, check the Enabled checkbox. This will allow attachments to be downloaded to mobile devices. To enable the device password, check the Enabled checkbox. This will enable mobile device passwords. To require an alphanumeric password, check the Required checkbox. This option requires that the device password contains both numeric and non-numeric characters. To enable password recovery, check the Enabled checkbox. If this is enabled, the mobile device generates a recovery password that's sent to the server. If the user forgets his handheld device password, the recovery password can be used to unlock the mobile device and enable the user to create a new mobile device password. To require device encryption, check the Required checkbox. This option requires encryption on mobile devices. To allow simple passwords, check the Allow checkbox. This option allows the devices to keep simple passwords such as 2345. Type the minimum length for a password. It specifies the minimum number of characters required in the mobile device password. You can enter any number from 1 through 16. The default value is 4. Specify the inactivity time for device lock. It specifies the length of time that a mobile device can go without user input before it locks, and a password is required to reactivate it. You can enter any interval between 30 seconds and 1 hour. The default value is 15 minutes. Specify the expiry for the device password. It enables the administrator to configure a length of time after which a mobile device password must be changed. Enforce password history. Finally, hit the Create Active Sync Policy button. The active sync policy will be created. Once created, the policy will be visible under the Active Sync Policies section in the panel and can be edited, set as default, or even deleted. When the Exchange server is installed, an active sync policy is created by default. This is known as the default policy and is assigned to all new mailboxes by default. However, any new policy can also be set as default. Policies can even be set as default through HostingController. Subsequently, deleting a policy will remove it completely from the Exchange control panel. Create, edit, assign, and delete active sync policies through a convenient web interface. Try HostingController today.